Oh shit. Who Cares Podcast, episode 32. This podcast gives you people a platform to discuss topics and have interesting conversation. Conversation without the numerous negative effects of social media. You can communicate through the comment section or join the conversation live. Anything is on the table. No judgment, just decent conversation. This podcast is produced and broadcasted by Chester Creek Studios. Who Cares Podcast nor Chester Creek Studios will not under any circumstances be responsible for your feelings. Must be 18 or older to watch and or participate. Viewer discretion advised. Live from Chester Creek Studios, located in someone's mom's basement. Welcome to the podcast like no other. Just a bunch of dudes talking about anything from sports, music, and current events. Thank you for giving us a voice and allowing us to slowly kill you with boredom. I present to you Who Cares Podcast, episode 32. We here.
What's up? What's up, Thomas? What's going on? This is our Christmas special.
Christmas special. That's right. Hey, we're currently streaming live from my Facebook page. That's Thomas Gadori on Facebook. Who Cares Podcast page and Who Cares YouTube page. So no excuses. I don't have Facebook. Well, now we're live on YouTube. So give us a listen. Give us a watch. How are we doing, boys? It's Christmas.
Woo! Merry Christmas.
Thomas, you ever been here to this garage?
No.
We've been inviting him, but
I was gonna say I got invited once, but I didn't.
Whatever. Once a week.
It's a good little setup here.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
When we were waiting for Ray to get there and Pinky to get there, I really was about to ask you where it was and how fast do you think I could get there. Should have came tonight.
Yeah, probably 45 minutes from Mechanics.
Where is it anyway? Where is Chester Creek Studios?
Oh, tonight?
Is that a real thing?
It's a secret.
It is. Is
that a real thing?
It's kind of like Jeremy's studio. Nobody knows. It's like Jeremy's studio. You're not allowed to tell where it's at.
How do we locate?
So what'd you think of Jeremy last week? That was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. That so many, like, I'm kind of mad. We got to have him back on. Just like Josh. That's why I'm glad Josh is here. Like, I always think of shit. I'm like, man, I should have asked him that shit. And I always forget. So now, have him back. I mean, I wanted to ask him so many different questions. It was too much. It was too much. Yeah, but if you want to hit him up on the studio and get some studio time, there's this thing on the bottom of the screen, info@elephantearstudios.com, or hit them up 804-501-9D69. And if you want to make a record, you want to go fucking platinum, that's the guy that you need to contact.
Your name is not CeeLo, apparently.
Yeah, no fucking CeeLos. No fucking CeeLos.
No, dude, I did go on Elephant Ear Studios website and I bought a bunch of Christmas things. I got several albums from the website. I got a couple t-shirts. I got a sticker, a Skydog sticker. I spent a little bit of money on there, and he actually.
Oh yeah, that's a great segue to the questions I have for everybody. But let's do some introductions. I am Thomas. That with the Buffalo Bills hat on for the first time in his life, proud to wear that motherfucking hat.
Yeah,
well, at least since 94.
This century.
Yeah.
It's Ray, baby. That's Ray in the building.
Big Daddy Ray.
Everybody knows Chris Pinky Kessler. My dad's a NASA engineer. Chris Harrison, also known as Uncle Chris. We got Josh Sullivan in the building again. Fourth time. He's got to be the. We call our podcast followers OGs. TJ Bell was an OG. So now we got to give you an OG status as well. And then can we introduce our new friend here at the end?
It's a new friend, this guy that I just met.
He was just outside chilling.
Yeah, I brought him in. We had the same name kind of. So I was like, hey, my name's Chris. Your name's Christian. Cool, man. Come on. We're doing a podcast.
We can get along.
Damn.
Thomas,
well, Christian,
we know each other.
Christian, what's your last name?
McCullough.
Do you have anything that you would like to promote?
No.
Yes.
before this
Yeah.
shit gets retarded?
Just brought in this hot sauce, and I'm really gonna be pissed in the morning.
Ask Ray about it right
Ray's been
now.
crying ever since.
Ray's still getting over it.
Why is your forehead so sweaty, Ray?
I'm just starting to feel my lips again.
What was
Well,
the
then
name? of the sauce?
I
So
won't
we can
start.
stay
I
away
won't
from
start with Ray. You know who I think I'll get the most honest answer from when I ask the question is Josh. I'm gonna start with Josh.
Talk to me, baby.
All right. I'm gonna ask each and every one of you this question. I'm dead ass serious. First of all, what is your budget per kid at Christmas? Go, Josh.
I don't know. Josh is kind of
I
cheap.
got 4 of them, y'all. So let's
Man.
do that. Do that math.
Do
Let
the
me
math.
think. It depends on how good they've been and how good that has been doing that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say in the neighborhood of like maybe like 150 a kid.
Ain't no PlayStation 5s in that motherfucking
No,
house.
I got 4 of them, y'all. And then I got nieces and nephews and shit. Nah, it's- yeah.
No, I just want per kid. And I know Pinky, I'm sorry, but you gotta stop pulling out. You gotta stop pulling out, dog. So Christian, how many kids you got, Christian?
3.
Dang. All at like
They're all
how old are they? Because that makes a difference. How old are they?
19, 17, and 15. 14.
Oh yeah, that's expensive. All right, so what is your budget per kid for Christmas or Hanukkah? I don't know you like that.
Not Hanukkah, but
Kwanzaa.
Is it
yes.
Kwanzaa?
You are correct.
He's a pygmy.
I'm
Step
saying
to- just-
200
200 a piece.
total.
Yeah, really. They're stepchildren, actually. They're
They're
stepchildren.
stepchildren, not my own. Yeah, pretty much.
They're older,
All
now,
right.
so they,
Ray, big money grip. Let me see what you got, big money grip.
Red's got 17 children
Yes.
and 3 grandchildren.
Four, just like you.
Oh, 4. Oh,
Yeah. Remember Grayson and Campbell used to be.
oh
tight?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
How
Yeah.
old?
Our boys
They
were
were about
tight.
$200 a pop.
Good Lord.
How old?
Campbell's the youngest. He's 19. Twin girls are 21 and
Twin girls,
oldest
21.
is 23.
23. Wow.
Happy holidays, Catherine Brenner.
Yeah, Little Red, nicknamed Little Red.
Shoot,
And say
Campbell
hello.
probably wants his car, right? Fix up his little Fast and Furious car.
Watch it.
One. They got a couple of them.
Well, it looks like Daddy sold his truck, his classic truck, to get in with his son.
Well, he's got a friend up in Fredericksburg that wanted my truck some kind of bad, and he couldn't come up with the money. So
Which truck?
the 70 Chevy, the orange one.
We know you have that.
Oh, it was
I don't think his wife knew he had that either.
No, she knew that one because that one is in the yard.
Oh,
The
okay.
65 at Ross's house, she has not. Maybe she knows about it now.
Yeah, really.
Damn.
I'm kind of bad, and he couldn't come up with what I wanted for it. So like a month later, he's like, "Can I just trade you my car for it?" I'm like, "What you got?" And he told Campbell about his Subaru, and Campbell was like, "Dude, you can get like $8,000 for that car." I'm like, "All right, make it happen."
Yeah, really.
And
Yeah, the crazy
Yeah.
Subarus like Travis was trying to racing on that little.
It was a WRX, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. So we
Talent.
came up with what, an average of $225 per kid?
is that what it is?
Yeah, about
I mean, that's what it sounded like. I think Bray said 200 a pop.
On a ballpark, yeah.
yeah. I think that's
Wow.
200 total.
And Christian was at 400 total.
Yes.
Damn. I'm on Amazon, right? I'm on Amazon.
For all 3.
Damn. I'm canceling some shit right now.
Yes, please.
Chris, Pinky, it's good to be you at Christmas, ain't it?
I don't have
it
to buy
is.
nothing for nobody.
Do you guys actually?
This room
You
would
guys
be
actually
sold out like Pinky does.
shop? Do you guys actually shop?
I always say.
Right. Hanging,
Christian,
Yes.
do
do
you
it.
actually shop for Christmas for your kids, or you just let the wifey handle it?
I'm not gift cards.
Online.
I'll tell you what I did this year.
I do computer stuff.
Tell us, Josh.
Rowan came to me. That's my youngest daughter, and she came to me. She said, "I've got my Christmas list all. I have a wish list, an Amazon wish list,
Wow.
and she's been kind of working on for like the past 6 months.
She's
And I'm like,
Googling
"Oh,
this.
well, send it to me." And she forwarded it to me, and it was within my budget. I just ordered the whole fucking thing. Add to cart, boom,
What was
done.
it?
One click,
Dude.
done. Rowan,
Exactly.
What was it?
it's just a bunch of stupid shit for her.
Yeah,
Like a
that's,
tapestry,
what-
that's
the
exactly
light.
what it was doing.
Oh, okay.
Tapestry,
Yeah,
tie-dye.
the tapestry thing's
Tie-dye.
kind of in.
Yeah, because it actually makes me a little nervous because I feel like she's nesting. Why does that make me nervous?
No, she's trying to be, kind of make it her little
Okay.
like,
She's
hangout
doing
spot.
LED
She's
lights.
14, almost
Little
15.
Oh
artsy.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
That's exactly what my kids did. They sent me their Christmas list with the links attached, and I just put it in the car and I bought it. It's been great.
boom.
Like I
there you
love
go.
it.
Can you imagine if you could just Google in a text message the Christmas presents you wanted to your
And they showed
parents
up.
when you were little? I mean, Santa
Well,
Claus-
yeah, but we're talking about how old is your youngest, Josh?
50. That's her. She's about to be 15.
Yeah, so we're talking about like if you got 5 or 6 year olds, of course, that's different.
Yeah, they don't, get them anything. Go down the.
I look at it like this. I tell my wife every year, if we don't do it this way, we did it like this last year too. If we don't do it, then we think we get them what they really want, but they probably don't want that shit, and then they don't use the shit. So it's like, give me a list of the shit you would like to receive on Christmas. Like you said, it's in my budget. It's done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some people are like, oh, it ruins the fun of it. Frankie also does get them other things so that they don't know everything, but still, I think it's great. I love it.
Well,
How
I
old are your
don't-
kids, Tom's?
11 and 16.
Okay.
little Jordan's 11.
So
We were-
nobody's
Yeah.
got kids that are waiting for Santa Claus to come.
Well, Jordan is.
Is he
No, he isn't.
Jordan doesn't
come
believe
on
in
now.
Santa anymore.
Hell no.
Damn, ask Pinky. All right, Pinky has a great story, or actually, it's kind of sad.
Awesome.
Let's go. First Christmas story, Pinky, you're up. As soon
Pinky,
as you
you're
swallow that food.
All right, so pretty much I'm like, I don't even know.
He's waiting for his
10.
dad to come back from the moon.
Mm.
Go ahead. My bad.
Hey, that's where I got
I
it
didn't
from.
interrupt you. Go ahead.
Hey.
Appreciate
Do it.
We done?
Uh-huh.
Oh. So anyways,
I don't know.
like 10 or 11. I don't know. I made it up. And then I'm all excited for Santa to come. I got two little sisters. They're 7 years younger than me. And
How old are you?
10 or 11 or so.
You
So-
look like you're more like 40, but whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 or
Right.
11 or so.
Hey, well,
Okay. Yeah, that's what he meant.
that's from the smoking.
I see. Heavy.
So my dad sit me down. My sister's dad, not my dad. He sits me down in the chair, and I'm like, all right, well, we need to have a talk. I'm like, all right, what's up? And then there's me and my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Foxy
So-
lady.
Mom's Reba McEntire.
So I'm just chilling in the chair, and he's like, well, we need to talk about the Santa Claus. You know, Santa Claus isn't real, right? And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah, don't ruin it for your sister. That's bullshit. Like,
Oh.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, just devastated. Like, what's going on right now?
That's rude.
Yeah, I was pretty upset.
Usually it's the kid that comes around and it's like to
and
the
I'm like, well,
parents,
what about the
you
Easter
know.
Bunny, and what about the Tooth Fairy? I'm just going on.
Was this that day? Was
Crazy.
this that day?
Dude.
That's him. That's right.
So
That's
how
the
Where
old
did
right
you
there.
find that?
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, remember last week Pinky said that he had curly hair? If you zoom in, that shit is so tight and curly in that thing. Good lord.
So how old was everybody when
Look
they
at the
found
top
out
of
that
his head. It's
Santa
the
Claus didn't
finest
exist?
curls ever.
Mm.
Right.
It's just a tight
Girl, you had it
girl.
fucked.
How old?
Yeah, good
Oh.
question.
And-
Go around the room and everybody find out what age you were when you found out.
Probably all the same, right?
I-
We're probably
I have
all
no
the
idea.
Actually, I was.
I had an
Yeah,
older
I was
sister.
devastated.
My sister's a real cunt, so she probably told me early on.
My father told me.
Did you just call your sister a cunt?
Yeah, she's a real cunt.
Oh,
Yeah, growing up, she
Tracy.
was horrible. I got stories about that shit too.
I was
She
in first
horrible.
grade.
in
She was
high
mean.
school, I didn't know you, but Tracy used to pick me and Chuck up to go to school in her Carmen Gia.
Carmen Gia.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man. I
That
love
was a cool
car.
car.
I love that car.
Anyway, the
Oh,
other
Chuck-
crazy thing about
Chuck Gilstrap.
Chuck Johnson. But the other crazy thing about Pinky's story of his asshole stepdad is that he used to force him to eat chicken or fish sticks. And to this day, Pinky does not eat seafood at all because he thinks
I don't know
seafood
about shit.
is fish sticks. He's
Don't
never
like
had
it.
all you can
Really?
eat crab legs. He's never one New Year's Eve I made him take a bite of lobster tail. But other than that, he don't eat shrimp. He don't eat fried, all the good seafood, all because his stepdad freaking.
What? What do you do?
Because
Hey,
it's stupid
steaks.
stuff.
He would make him eat fish sticks. So he
Oh.
I
thinks
fucking
fish
hate fish
sticks.
sticks.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna eat another fish stick in my
Oh
life.
shit.
I had so many goddamn fish sticks growing up.
Well, you're not missing out on anything.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
My dad used to make me eat fish sticks too, but I actually like fish sticks
I
now.
don't have
That's the
Don't
deal
care.
right there. Go to Kaz and
Not one
George's
single
or
fuck is
something.
getting
Was the guy a real an asshole?
I
Was he
like
just?
fish
He's a complete asshole.
Is he still around?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. He left. My parents they split when I was like 15, and I pretty much never saw him again. Which
Okay.
it was a good day for me.
Right.
It's kind of where I get my don't give a fuck, I do what I want attitude because
Right.
he micromanaged me my whole
Oh,
entire
yeah.
life. So then once he was gone, I'm like, this is awesome. I can do what I want
He
now.
was
do
a
what I
control
want.
freak.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Do what I
100%.
want.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
My mom's the exact opposite. She's like, yeah, have fun, do what you want. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that's
that-
why I say he should eat all the crab legs he wants to, just to say fuck you, dude.
Nah,
I
it's more
like
fun.
crab legs.
it's more fun.
Yeah, don't let that dude ruin crab legs for you, bro.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
okay. I eat steak, so fuck off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Eat some
Never,
fucking
never, had,
ribeyes.
never had a
Do
shrimp
it.
cocktail.
No, that's the thing. Never.
Nah, see, that's
He likes steak.
That's
He
all
likes
right,
steak.
that's all
That
right.
guy.
He never.
He's a good-looking guy right there.
Stepdad never slapped him across the
Uptown.
face.
Look
with
at that
steak.
guy right there.
Like,
That was actually our Christmas bowling Christmas party.
That's
at
Vin
work.
Diesel.
Look how happy that
Look
guy
at,
is.
look at all that crazy one garb he's got on,
I
man.
think that guy has crazy one.
Crazy one racing.
Who won?
Who knows?
shout out to Crazy.
We,
One.
we were actually drinking at that bowling party.
What?
Then we had to go
But
back to work. Is that,
Check out
That's
those.
Crazy.
There's got to be a picture, Thomas, of
There
that
was
beautiful
nothing on
gold
it.
locks of Pinky's.
Oh, there is.
Really pretty blonde.
I like this one too, though.
Okay,
I want to explain this one.
there you go. Hey,
look at that.
that
guy.
right there is
I
why
think
we
it's
call
on
him
the toolbox.
Pinky. You know
Oh,
why?
I see.
Josh, do you know why we call him Pinky?
I thought it was because of his sexual proclivity.
No, actually, you
'Cause
know
I dyed
how they
all
call
my hair
Tiny and he's a big guy?
I said,
No,
What was
he's called Pinky because he had his junk was pink too when he had the pink hair on top.
oh,
The curtains matched the carpet.
For sure.
But
a
see,
baller.
well, he was a genius because you walk around parties and shit, and
no
people
longer
are
a
like,
PG show here.
chicks
Is
are
it?
like, why do they call you Pinky? And it's like, well, check it out.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to know why? Watch this.
exactly.
Whip it out.
There's
Look at
Steph.
That's why you love Nirvana. Look at
Look at that, boy. Yeah,
Whoa.
Christian. Pinky knows every Nirvana song, but only Nirvana songs on the guitar. He can play them all, but he's
Every
like,
album.
Pretty much. I mean,
well,
I mean,
you know,
give and take. My
yeah,
favorites.
it's
But-
not.
What's your favorite?
It's more
album?
about.
Like
I mean, I hate to say Nevermind, but I think it's probably Nevermind.
Is that
Yeah,
your
it
pretty much
has
in
to
that
be
photo?
kind of-
Bleach.
Yeah.
Bleach is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bleach is
Bleach
cool.
was the last album I listened to when I was, figuring it out.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
really liked it. I
Everybody
probably
had
listened to that
to.
one the most, other than Nevermind.
Yeah, everybody got turned on to Nevermind, and all of a sudden, Bleach.
There's my little
Yeah.
nephew.
What? Seriously? There's a kid in the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's a real kid in the
Yeah, that's like a
box.
monster
Buy,
truck
buy a
box.
nephew. Have you never had
Oh,
buy a
okay.
nephew?
Yeah, see Monster Jam? It was a monster truck came in there.
That's an actual.
Did you
Yeah, that's my nephew.
did you poke holes in it?
You don't
So
need
they
that.
could-
he's still around.
That's a
You had
good
a good
one.
time.
That's
a-
when you told him.
really
That's when you told him. about
Childhood.
Santa Claus.
Look how happy he is.
He's no
There
longer
you
with
go.
us.
Yeah.
I actually wore that hat to a party a couple weekends ago.
I'm a cowboy, baby.
I was a little bit annoyed how no one even acknowledged it. But whatever. What are you gonna do?
No comment.
Also, later on that night, I took off my pants and my shirt. So
Yeah, we're all friends with you on Facebook, so we
Oh,
did
this is
see
the
that.
bonfire show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see the hat, but I did see the bonfire.
Yeah,
We've
that was
all
earlier in the
seen
night.
It was wonderful.
That was a
Good
hellacious bonfire.
Yeah, these bad motherfuckers right here, though.
Joking there with
Yeah.
That's right
Sweet.
here.
Look at those guys.
Hey, that was Big
Where was
Mike's
that?
wedding where he was married for 2
I
months.
took that picture.
Not a real name.
Yeah, Big Mike. Trust me, you see Mike, he's a big guy.
Hey, it was 2.5 weeks.
Dude, it was like
All I know is I paid for
You
it.
touch
2
right
months.
there. Yeah, check it out. That's how short Thomas is.
Oh, I thought he was on his knees.
Got him.
Again,
I was
no
just,
comment.
I was saying,
Yeah,
yes,
Chris and Sliz were on horses.
yeah, Stuart was next.
Yeah, but let's hee ha ha all fucking night.
Those
You
guys
motherfucker-
are
You're
6'4".
like 6'2", that motherfucker's 6'4", so it's not like I'm sitting next to two fucking midgets. You know what I'm saying?
6'3", he's 6'4".
So what are you, 5'10"?
5'5", baby.
Yeah. Do it.
But Jesus, that's two tall motherfuckers right there.
Yeah.
Ping pong, or is it the fire?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Sounds like ping
is.
pong, doesn't it?
Does sound like ping pong.
Ping pong.
What was this? Star Wars movie premiere?
Yeah,
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was actually like several years ago, like on Tonight, because they were putting out the Star Wars movies on Friday nights before Christmas. So it would have been Tonight, like 2 or 3 years ago. Me, Stuart, and Stuart's dad even went with us. Stuart's dad's a player, dude. He's like 5 years older than me.
Yeah, I know. He's awesome.
You guys, look at you guys.
I know, right? Star Wars. Well, there's some pictures around there where Drew was wearing the Chewbacca outfit, and by the end of the movie, he was down to his underwear because it was so hot.
Who took pictures of you sitting in those seats like that?
Probably Gabrielle, actually, because I was forcing Gabrielle to go with us to those movies.
Popcorn runner.
That's a yeah. Nobody thinks about that. Was that Josh that asked that or Ray?
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh.
That is fucking. That is.
I'm just wondering if it was another dude. You know, it was a line of dudes
Yeah,
there
that was
watching
getting
a Star
out.
Wars
Yeah, it
movie. I
was
wonder if
out.
another dude popped up and like,
What was
I
doing
gotta
that?
get a picture of us pals.
It was Gabrielle, and I forced
Okay,
her.
all right.
Speaking of dudes. Speaking of dudes.
Dude. I don't see any dudes here.
Hey.
Look at how pretty Christian is
He's
dressed up.
beautiful.
I mean, he's beautiful.
God, those eyes. Those eyes.
Is that Robert Keeter in the
Yeah.
milk carton? Is it?
Yeah.
No way, right?
Right. Remember when a couple podcasts ago I told the story of where I went out to the car to get some hallucinogenics and some cookies?
I think it helped
It was
you out.
from the milk guy.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
help
what
me
you
out.
get.
I had to leave early.
Well, pussy.
That's what you get.
Can't handle your shit, man.
Josh.
Yeah.
Not Josh. Sorry, Christian. I'm going to show a picture and I want you to tell me the date as fast as you can, okay?
Oh, great.
Ready?
Oh,
Dude, that's in James.
96.
I said Christian, not Chris.
You suck.
I said that. Is it 96?
No, it's earlier than that.
No,
You look like you're like 15
absolutely,
right
it's
there.
96.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Dude, that's James. That's my
Yeah,
bass
with
case.
Dave. When we
We're
used to
upstairs.
jam,
Yeah.
Dave.
He was playing the congos and the bongos, Jeremy.
Wow.
That's for real 96. So I was right.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the next one? Christian, ready for the next one? Tell me the year. Ready?
Do it now.
Oh, shit.
A week ago?
Yesterday.
10 years ago. 2010.
You
Oh,
look like
no.
you're about 90 years old.
Wow, 'cause of my gray hair. That was
That's what's
Kim's
crazy, dude.
cousin's wedding. So that would've
Christian
been-
always looked so young, and he's letting the gray go, and he looks so distinguished now.
Silver
Mm,
Fox.
Distinguished. I like that.
Christian was always like the young one in our
That
whole
wouldn't-
group.
That wouldn't
and
have been my word.
All right. Here comes the next one. Hopefully, this is not the same night of 1996, but let's see.
Oh my
That was
gosh, that'd
me,
be like
yeah.
92, 91.
No. That's actually that is well, yeah. We were with Jane Hall and all of them at that hotel.
91, 92.
I know. With Chris's shirt, I'm thinking Flock of Seagulls.
We're
When
still
was
in
that
high
possible?
school.
Yeah.
We're still in high school.
Oh yeah, we were probably still in high school.
So
Yeah.
91, 90.
But you know, those two guys right there can cause some trouble with the ladies.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I'm not
Are
mistaken.
you sure? Is your shirt tucked in?
Yeah, it is.
Who, me?
Yeah,
No,
yours.
There's jackets where the underneath thing kind of has like a.
Windbreaker, Jank.
Or it has like
Get that braided
strip.
leather belt
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Braided leather belt, tucked in pants shirt. Come on, man. You wasn't playing.
I ran so far away.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Kimberly.
That's Christian's
That's my significant other.
significant other, Kimberly.
How long have you been together?
I'm sorry.
How long have you been together?
10 years.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
She's
she
a
a Bears
blessing.
fan? Have you turned her into a Bears fan?
No, her whole family's Skins fans. And She
Okay.
doesn't really
Yeah.
care too much about it, but the kids are.
Yeah, that's how we like it. You don't want them to care too much. You do not want them to care that much.
Your name's Washington.
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 Oh, look at the pretty fireplace behind us.
So the whole ride over here, Christian was like, he was real nervous, and he was like, should I have a catchphrase? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not
When Josh's bull.
Oh, there you go. Look at Josh's pretty face. That's actually
That's my
Josh's sister, who he wasn't very nice to earlier in the show.
Oh yeah.
Tracy's
Josh, is that when you just started to grow your beard?
yeah, it's coming in nicely right now.
It was still a little patchy.
It looks like he was in
that
this
was Scott's
garage
house.
like 20 years
Yeah, that
ago.
was Scott's house.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
the
New
windows
Year's Eve.
look
New Year's
exactly
Eve.
like
That
we're
might
here
have
right
been
now.
Oh shit! Stuart Sled is on Facebook now.
Oh
shit.
And
Still has the matching pants.
Stuart Sled. I am so proud of you,
That's fake
Stuart.
news.
Oh, he's on YouTube. He's on YouTube. What's up, Slizzle?
It's been hacked. It's not real.
It is.
It's
I wonder if Stuart saw the wonderful picture of all of us a few minutes ago. Or was
Yeah,
he
that's
watching
probably.
that? Stewie?
Well, if not, he can watch the replay, bitches.
That's right. It's all about the replay.
All about the replay.
talking about
Goodness.
Scott.
That right there is Scott Gardner. He's playing AC/DC lead singer
And,
at Halloween.
And my
and he's
costume was I can't
Moda
remember her
Boatin',
name,
baby.
but it was the actress who said like, "Come up and see me."
Come up and see me sometime.
Maud. I cannot recall her name.
Alain Rouge, something,
It was back in
something
the
French.
40s. Back in the 40s. I can't remember.
You've always been on the cutting edge of
Boobs.
pop culture.
Really, and he makes a wonderful woman.
Big tip.
Hey, Stuart, if you want to join the show, the link is at the bottom of the screen. Just type it in. And this goes for anybody. Anybody want to come in and tell a story? Join the link. Join the show at the bottom of the screen. Just put in any browser and you
Hey, is that-
are on the show.
Hey Thomas,
Yo.
play Marsha's little Happy Mary.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about. So, right before the podcast, I spent about 25 minutes trying to figure out how to do so. It's so long, and she used HD that it's just it will not freaking come on. But I
Well,
can tell you what
Christy
she said.
definitely wants to come back and do the ghost tour with us. So Marsha said that about
sure.
15 people would be a perfect group. So we're going to get 15 people.
That's all for him.
When we come back after the break, because we're off for 2 weeks, right, Josh? Josh and I are going to be working on bringing in some guests, and we're going to be talking to some people. So we definitely.
Who's off? Well, we're off for 2 weeks. We're off
Well,
for 2 weeks.
What are we supposed to do? We're going to do a show on Christmas, and we're going to do a show on New Year's.
What?
You know,
Well, when is next Friday?
Christmas,
Christmas Day
Friday is.
New Year's.
or Christmas Eve?
That's why we're kind of thinking, this might be the last one of the year. We can all go back, regroup. Like I said, we're going to get some more wonderful people on to interview and stuff. We're going to do the cooking show with Jeremy. We want to cook those steaks, the different types of steaks. We're going to do that. That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be riveting.
Riveting.
I know.
Our
So,
sound guy just left the room, so our
So
sound
Thomas,
guy
you
doesn't-
never
don't
answered.
need-
When was the first time you found out there's such a thing as Santa Claus?
I found
You're
I
old.
just while we were talking about it, I went it over in my head, and I was kind of figuring out where I lived so I could figure out how old I was. And I believe I was about 7, honestly. And I was in. Me and my brother shared a room. We lived in a trailer. No jokes.
In New York City.
No, not in New York City. We lived in
Where?
a trailer
Where
in
was
New
this
York
at?
somewhere. Like fucking Roscoe, New York or something. So for
Yeah,
the first 9 years of my life, I lived with my mom pretty much in the country, and then my last years I was a city boy. But
Okay.
the point is, the wall is just like wood paneling. Like it's not drywalls, no studs. It was just so there was holes in the wall, and we were my mom was wrapping everything, and we were looking through the hole, and we saw me and my brother, and he's 2 years younger than me, so
You weren't.
and it sucked. It's like I was so excited, and it just ruined everything. It just sucked. So I was probably 9, 8, probably 8.
So, what was your favorite and worst Christmas presents?
Yeah, you told me you were gonna ask me that, so I was kind of thinking, and I'm definitely not gonna tell you my worst because somebody that gave me that present
Right,
is
right.
definitely like you guys are broadcasting from the YouTube page. I'm broadcasting from my page, so everything, I'm not gonna do that. But let's just say I've had a lot of them
Your best.
in my,
Your
and I
best.
thought
How
about
about
the
your
other, like I don't.
Can't
I
say
had a
that.
really good birthday present. I had
How about
my
a
wife.
Christmas
My wife
memory?
got me a ride-on lawnmower for my
Nice.
birthday,
There you go. Nice.
but that was like 14 years ago. It don't even run the motor shot, so I gotta get somebody to come pick it up.
Remember,
But what I'm saying is that was probably my best present. But I don't know. I don't feel like I got a really good Christmas present.
Fucking grass. Not a nickel for him, I thought back.
Go cut the grass.
I still feel bad. I got thunderous laughter after I said 150 per child. I thought that was
Well,
It was
I-
the way
I-
you said it. It was the
Oh,
way you
okay.
said it.
All
Was
right.
the
oh,
way.
Harrison, you never gave us yours.
My what?
that's less than you.
that's true.
What is your budget limit on Gabrielle?
There's no limit.
Yeah, he's got one.
Yes. Yeah, if you
One.
got one and you
Yeah.
know
And she came later in life. Come on, we all know.
Until
it.
the check
Everybody's doing
starts
okay.
bouncing.
Everybody's
Also, her
doing all right.
birthday's like 2 days before Christmas. So there's that.
No,
Oh,
her
it's
birthday
Christmas
is?
Eve.
Her birthday is?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. That sucked too.
That's my favorite Christmas present was Gabrielle on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Good answer,
there you
good
go.
answer.
But yeah,
Fuck.
she
queer.
has
I'm
she
sorry, I
has
didn't mean to
turned
say
into
Okay.
she gets all the stuff I want that has something to do with music. For instance, one year she got a $500 violin just because
she
I
play
wanted
it?
a violin.
Does she play
violin. No, but I thought she might learn. It's still sitting in the. I have a sweet ass violin
Why on earth would you have a $500 violin?
because it's fucking badass.
Well, what does
So
that
you
mean?
play it?
Haven't you always
Exactly.
wanted to play the violin?
Never.
Because it's badass.
It is badass, dude. Just to be sitting there like.
So have you played it?
Yeah, it's really cool. Believe it or not, it's
Have you
totally
learned?
awesome.
Okay.
No, not at all. Well, we play instruments. We are stringed instruments, so it's very similar. You can tell where it's all the frets are really close together. Like but it's all. Well, if you're gonna buy one, you can't buy a cheap one, and then it kind of got into one
So
of
what are you
those
gonna do with
things.
It's not being used.
Well,
Why
when
don't you pass it
Jer-
on to somebody?
Yeah, man.
when the three of us do our album at Jeremy's studio, I'm gonna throw
Studio
it-
information's at the bottom of the screen. Info veerstudios.com.
The three of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want you to be the drums.
This brings up bad memories because we're gonna have to. If we may have to choose a band name, and I
We don't
remember,
need a
I
band.
remember
Well,
I have bad,
well,
bad
we-
memories
band name is
when we were trying to figure out
Chester
a band
Creek.
name.
What was that
Chester
name?
Creek's the band name.
And whatever do, you can't kick Josh off drums again. He'll have nightmares
I
forever.
know,
Yeah.
Christian. We learned last week on the podcast that Josh hates Brian
I don't
Nelson.
hate him.
Nelson
I just
As a
hate
drummer?
him
because
all along.
Is
they
he intimidated?
fired him. No, they fired him, and they took that.
He's intimidating.
Mhm.
He is intimidating. He's so handsome. His teeth, his
Oh yeah,
hair.
there's no doubt.
We
He's
talked about it.
he's a fucking Adonis.
But what was weird was, like Josh was like sitting across from Jeremy. He was like, "Yeah, because y'all fired me."
And let me tell you,
Yeah.
and let
It was
me
great,
tell.
dude.
Listen, I
I
didn't
was
get.
like,
to-
I've known you for 25 years, and I never knew that you hated Brian Nelson.
I got fired a couple times out of bands. Oh, so let me just say, I
Why
did
would
just
keep
Because
on
your
bringing it
negative
back?
attitude. He wanted to bring
No,
a gun tonight
It
because he was
was
like, "Are we going to talk
it was
about
my work
Christmas?"
ethic.
Because I want to shoot myself in the head if we're going to talk about Christmas.
It was a
Oh
shotgun.
yeah,
It was a shotgun.
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 Shotgun. Sorry.
So this is how they fired me out of that band. And then I got a better one out of a hair metal band, but it was right when Seattle was about to break. I was
And
in.
you could
I was
do the
in.
drums where you threw the drumstick
Oh
up
yeah,
in
I
there
was,
and
I was
caught it.
twirling and all kinds of shit. So no, what they did was they
Come on.
they all quit the band one by one, and I was like, "What's happening? Why? Oh yeah." And then like the next week, then
It's just you left at the end.
and another guy
It's
would
just
quit.
you.
Like, oh shit! Now we got to find a bass player. Oh fuck! Ow. Oh now we
Who's
find
calling
a
the
guitar
shots?
player.
Then they
And
got
a-
back together.
and then one by one, everybody quit. And
Hey,
I'm,
Harrison, let him tell the story.
I'm the last guy in the band. And then next thing you know, they're all playing with Brian Nelson. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers!
So you
That
fired
is
yourself?
actually pretty clever. You know,
So they all
they
left
didn't
one by
want to hurt.
one,
They
and
didn't want to
got
hurt my
out. They didn't wanna
feelings.
hurt your
Yeah,
feelings.
they didn't hurt my feelings. So one by one, they quit over the course of like a month.
Instead of saying, "Hey, you gotta go."
Yeah, and then I got fired from a hair
So
metal
was
band.
the band
Huh?
the same name, or was it a different name?
They didn't even change the fucking name.
Oh,
These motherfuckers.
so they left you just a drummer
Yeah.
of a band. And
I had to change my name. I had to start a new band, new band.
or something?
No. This guy was just a much
Yeah.
better drummer than I was.
No, he was pretty badass.
Yeah, he was older. He was like fucking march leader. You know, he sucked everyone's dick. He was wonderful. Anywho,
Next
You were
caller.
a drummer of a band that was just a drummer.
huh?
Yeah, that's what.
You were a band of just a drummer
Yeah.
of the name of this band.
But I had to change my name because I was out.
Because somebody else took it.
Yeah, they took it.
band.
Are you in a band if you're the only one left though? I mean,
Yeah.
come
I know.
on.
Is that
No.
a band? It has to be multiple.
Technically, no.
No.
No, it's
So, he's so
it's funny you mentioned that because on the podcast that Josh came on at first, we had the drums set up and they're like, maybe Josh will play, but we couldn't really figure it out. We tried to do like a live jam session. Then like the next fucking podcast, Simmons comes in and all of a sudden Josh ain't shit on the fucking drums anymore. I was very disappointed.
No, he
Josh is good.
he's-
We will figure the sound out, and we will play music on this very podcast right here.
Yeah. and you'll all
Dude,
see.
tonight is official. The band is back. We have
So-
brought the band back
so
right
that-
here. Me, Christian, and Josh.
Yeah.
Our band is back.
So
together.
we
Well, fuck Pinky and Ray.
Brian got
yeah,
it
fuck
dead.
Pinky Ring.
Yeah, he's still around.
Christian always wanted to call the band, and I never liked it. Hot Fart, and I always thought that was like too edgy.
that is not true, and I don't even know if anyone can
That's
hear
a
me.
You don't remember that?
Nope.
Yeah.
I know the band we were in were Slickle.
Well, I was in a band.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
The question is,
Slickle,
um,
Slickle Samboni.
the
Slickle
question
Samboni,
is,
that was
what did
fair.
y'all name the band when you kicked me out?
We
Is the
called
question.
it sexual attention.
Oh, it was Slick.
Good.
They played at Homer's, a bar and grill in downtown in Shaka Bottom, and they allowed me to do the sound.
Oh, that was the band called Aunt Esther.
And Christian just stood at the door playing the guitar, like saying, "What's up?" to everyone coming through, all of our friends. We did pack that restaurant, but I wasn't playing anymore.
Marketing.
That was sexual attention.
You got fired from the base.
Sexual chocolate, baby.
And that's
He didn't
Not
get fired
really,
from
yeah.
that.
Who
Hey,
replaced?
Ray.
Oh, well,
Frankie.
they were replaced with my wife.
Yeah, he didn't have
They
time.
literally knew he's back.
There
with
was no,
Beth.
yeah, there was no,
Yeah.
yeah, there was
I
no
understand
We've
exactly.
known that for years.
Yeah, I understood exactly
There was no
what.
commitment there. He was.
Ray, you ready?
Yeah.
Tell me the year. Tell me the year.
everybody was replaced with your wife.
Holy
Ooh,
shit!
sorry.
Look at that. Oh my god, he has a jean jacket.
84.
They both have jean jackets. Everybody in the room has a jean
Who's the
jacket.
girl? Is that like your cousin?
Mike.
That's Mike.
The mullet. Just sharp.
Damn, that was funny.
That's back there when mullets weren't
Like, I
cool.
did
you know
not
what I mean?
mean to say
He's
who's the
coming to
girl.
town.
Is he?
82.
Holy crap! Look at that, dude.
I see that Redskin ball. I don't see no goddamn Buffalo Bill shit. Oh, look at the pack of Marlboro Reds in the ball, baby.
Reds.
Look,
Hey,
Yeah.
There's 2 packs on the
That
table.
must be grandma's house.
I'm telling you, Christmas was awesome at Ray's house. His parents got them everything. It was awesome. Mike was probably opening the WWE wrestling.
Oh, look at this shit. Remember this shit? Remember this shit though?
Holy shit, dude!
Oh, the
Oh,
video.
that's that little like.
That looks like
What is
your
that
son.
called? It's kind of like a.
He must have your eyes.
Vision, something vision.
Yeah. And you can put
And they got
the little
Triscuits back here.
They haven't changed.
damn look
Yeah,
at
I
that
know.
blue shag carpet.
Triscuit.
I'm thinking blue shag in this.
Sesame Street joint.
room pop.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we're going shirt. Oh, Ray's like, fuck this. I'm going shirtless, bro. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Oh,
on
here I
Christmas.
got the Honda Kick and Go, buddy. Those things were tight.
shit.
I got the blue one. My
Look
brother
at
got the red
Ray.
one.
Look at the
thing
beautiful
was
golden
fast.
locks of hair on the top of that.
Yeah.
thing.
Look at those cowboy boots, though.
We were toe heads.
Damn, Ray.
That had to be like.
What is that? 1972.
I swear, dude.
No, my brother was born in '75.
Ray's
so-
mom would hook them up on Christmas. I'm not kidding. And well, Ray's dad too. He always had a. They had. we
Well, how
talked
about Easter?
television and all the crazy
that's Easter.
computers and yeah, Easter's a little weird.
What is this? Is this a Tinker Toy? That's a Tinker Toy can, dude. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Glasses you're
Right.
wearing?
Yeah,
Who is she?
Son never stepped on a badass.
that's right.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You see that
who
rabbit?
is-
I bit its head off.
Fuck
I
yeah.
wish. I wish Mark would have sent the pictures of Ray when he got the Michael Jackson jacket and the Michael Jackson glove. That shit was the
And the
bomb.
parachute pants too, brother.
Damn
that.
straight.
Damn.
Thomas, Ray and I were breakdancing before you ever heard of fucking Easy E.
What? No, you weren't.
Ray and I used to breakdance. Ray, what's your breakdancing name?
You had to go there, dude.
You actually had a breakdancing name?
Yeah. Ray's name was Mr. Quick and I was Dr. Freeze.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we would go up to Golden Skate World.
Quick. Yep.
We would carry
Look,
around rolled up
Chris
Lenovo.
Chris
With
talking
the-
trash about Ray, and look at all these toys that he got for Christmas. Look at Chris's Christmas.
We were fresh.
Okay, this picture.
Fresh.
Stay on this picture for a second because it has a lot to do
Yeah,
with
Mike.
Ray and my relationship over the years. First of
Homosexual.
all,
The Huffy.
that picture right there is there's 2 death machines in that picture. The big wheel, my brother was pushing up the hill in our driveway and fell backwards and his whole back of his head was all bloody and he had to get stitches. And then Ray,
Yes.
tell us the story of the three of all of us on the 3rd Street.
At Charles Chapman's drive. Yeah.
Because if you don't want to tell it, Chris will tell us.
He'll tell it anyway.
Oh, no.
Be prepared to be interrupted.
This is on the 3rd Street. It's a short street. There may be 10 houses on it. It's downhill, and at the bottom of the hill is a cul-de-sac. Chris is going down in the 78 machine there, right? Feet fly off the pedals. Chris hits the ramp. Chris loses control of the bike and goes over the handlebars.
I don't remember any of this.
Yes. Lands. Elbow was pointing the wrong direction. So immediately we're like, oh shit, we need to go get Mr. or Mrs. Harrison like right now. So Joel, Chris's little brother, myself, and Dean Willis, all 3 of us take off to go to Chris Harrison's parents' house. 3 streets up, we're crossing fences to get there.
I was unconscious.
Yeah. Joel beat us all there. And he's like 6 years younger than
And
anybody.
he was jumping over
yeah,
fences.
he was
and shit.
flying. But yeah, Chris had a
Yeah,
he had
the whole side of my
statues
face
or
was all bloody. My back,
stitches on that one.
shoulder, and I broke my arm. I had to have surgery on my elbow. Was all fucked up, and I have this crazy scar on the side of it. But that was all from that bite.
I just
Ready, Chris?
trying to
Ready,
keep up.
Chris?
We'd hit a fence and he'd jump over it like a gazelle. And I'm like, this is when remember when you you jump over the fence and you grab the bottom of it and you flip your legs
Yeah,
over. That was cool.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with Joel doing that.
That was
fine.
back when he loved me still.
He loved you still.
There's one of our not a big story there other than fishing poles.
Fishing pole.
Christmas present because you can't really go fishing
Yeah.
anytime near Christmas.
Dad
Yeah.
almost looks like Robert Plant. Or not Robert Plant.
Yeah, but Dad loved us. He always made sure we had awesome presents, I guess. But yeah, that was that.
Damn, what is this all about? Hold on a second. Same hat. I got the same hat on tonight.
No shit.
Is that the exact same hat?
Well,
Kenya?
Yep.
How
that
long
was
ago
Thomas's. That's Thomas's last day at work with us, and
How
I
long
had.
ago?
How long, Thomas?
Was this at
How long ago was it?
Oh, that was at the
Yeah, how
barbecue
long ago?
restaurant. That was the Q barbecue for his,
Oh yeah.
his last day.
10 years ago.
10 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
look
if you look on the table, he
Yeah.
made me a mixtape. It says G Unit mixtape.
shut up. I did not. But check it out, Christian.
I did it
Christian, he's a 49er fan. So I had a rookie. Is it a rookie card? I had a valuable card of Joe Montana that I
Still have
gave.
it. I still have it. It's in my little
And then
closet.
Along with the hat.
Well, then I went to Dick's and I bought a cup, like a jock strap, and I signed it Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Joe
what?
Montana, Joe Montana Hall of
Jock strap.
Fame. So we got him a picture, the jock strap, and I gave him the card. That was his last day working with us.
Have you worn it?
He wears it every night.
I wore the cup a few times.
He puts a sock inside of it just to make it,
Yeah, who is this?
Dude, that right there. That's my boy Pinky. Okay, so my worst Christmas present. Me and my brother. You know how when you're little and your grandparents give you a Christmas present, you shake it, and if you don't hear anything, you know it's closed. And if you do hear something rattling there, you're like, yeah, it's something, a good toy's in there. Well, my grandparents gave us Christmas presents, but we couldn't open them until we got home. And we rattled them, and it didn't make a noise, so it was closed. So we were like, oh, man. And yeah, well, we said, oh, man. And like my mom was aware that grandma and grandpa was sitting there watching us say, oh, man, it's closed, right? So we drive home, and the year or two before, we were big into Smurfs because we watched the Smurfs cartoon on Saturday morning and we were collecting all the Smurfs and stuff. But we were older now because we were riding dirt bikes and stuff. And so the funny thing is that the gift that we were so excited about to open up ended up being Smurf socks. So Smurf socks are officially my worst Christmas present I've ever been given. And so I told Pinky that. And for Christmas, he bought me Smurf socks last year.
So what about the Hot Wheels? Does she hate Hot Wheels?
No. The other one is kind of sad. My dad, in his older years, he wanted to give Beth something for Christmas. So he knew that Beth used to work for Alltel, and my dad used to build like model cars, so he pulled a dusty car off of the shelf built of a model car of the Alltel Ryan Newman car.
Yeah.
Literally put it in a box and wrapped it and gave it. Can you imagine if your dad gave your wife a dusty model that he pulled off of the shelf in his house?
Wait, but in reference to this picture, you guys were like, "Hey, let's take a picture of our worst presents ever," and took the picture.
Well, no, that picture. So Pinky and I are close friends.
He told me that story like in summertime, so I
Yes.
bought those like immediately.
Oh, I got you.
So those were
That's
those
good.
were Pinky being like that was special to
Those
us.
were Pinky being Pinky.
Yes,
Yeah.
he remembered the story.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
Forgive me. I got this fucking.
Who cares?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and what the fuck? We got the purge going on over that mother?fucker or what?
It's this app I got. My wife put it on my phone. It's an alarm that goes off when stories get too long and boring. I don't know how it works.
You should get another app when it just tells a story that's not your fucking story. How about this one, Chris?
That's our beloved Sam. Not really a lot of story to it other than he really wished we didn't put that on him. And this is probably going to be Sam's last Christmas, just saying.
Is this? Oh, Sam's dying.
Can't go up
Sam.
the stairs anymore. His back legs are. That's the model.
dusty model.
That's the dusty model that my poor dad grabbed off the shelf. He gave that to Beth for Christmas. yeah, and Altel got bought out by Verizon like 10 years ago. So there's that.
And your favorite Christmas present?
There she is, Gabrielle. That's my
Oh.
favorite Christmas
Oh.
present. Gabrielle, the last Christmas I spent alone was
Oh,
18 years ago when Gabrielle was
Michigan
born, and I
engineer.
sat at the house by myself because Beth was at the hospital with Gabrielle.
So she had. Wait, there was no COVID. Why weren't you at the hospital with your wife?
Well, because you eventually go home. The baby was
I
born
didn't-
on Christmas Eve. We all went up
Damn.
there. And
Yeah,
saw
that's
the
his favorite.
And then I drove home. Beth had to stay the night at the hospital, and so did Gabrielle. So
Oh, here's another cute one.
on Christmas Eve night at midnight, I'm at home by myself. And that was my last Christmas by myself
I understand.
because Gabrielle.
I got
was
it.
with
I got
me
it. I got
From
it.
that point on.
I understand.
Keep explaining. Keep
I
explaining.
bought her a violin one time.
Usually
Hell,
the
tell us
husband will
more.
stay at the hospital with the
How much
wife.
did you
that
pay
sort of thing.
for
Well,
It
you know,
was like midnight.
it's not. Oh,
All right.
get-
All right, ready, Chris? Your turn. You got to pick the year. Ready?
This year.
Don't bother me. Hey,
Yesterday.
not like Christmas music. He was making fun of me for listening to Christmas music in my truck the other day.
Look at shout out to Corey. Shout out to Corey. Big
Yeah,
Mike.
Yeah.
Look,
cool.
your boy back there. Look at your boy back there with that goatee. Look at your boy back there with that goatee.
Short hair. He
Still has a mustache.
Yeah, and still doesn't have a
Single
girlfriend.
fuck is given.
And he has way longer hair now, though.
Does he have more pirate tattoos?
No, but his hair makes up for the less pirate tattoos because his hair is down to his crack of his ass.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. That was my first Christmas.
1972. You old as dirt, boy.
I know, right? Not as old as Ray, but
What is your carpet going on there? Is that grass?
I know, dude. I don't even know what that is. It's like
AstroTurf?
that wooden carpet or something.
It looks like a shag.
Those look
Oh,
like,
So
yeah.
that's like a manger.
they look like straws. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it's.
You know what you should have got for Christmas? A fucking bigger goddamn seat. Golly, they got you strapped in that shit.
Bumping out of
What about a
that,
toy? Goddamn.
I'm sure my
Yeah,
mom
no shit.
made that outfit too. I'm pretty sure she made that
though. I don't
outfit.
think you have feet in that thing.
And what about this one? Ready? Go.
That right there, I'd like to say, hey guys, have y'all ever put on one of those? What am I wearing there? I'm wearing a
A smoking
Rope?
jacket?
yes, a
Yeah.
smoking jacket, dude. Get yourself one of these.
A robe.
A robe. Get yourself a robe. Take a shower. Get out of the shower.
Put that fucking
Put your
on.
robe on naked.
Put your dick swing in that.
And
bitch.
let that dick swing, boy,
Swing it
because
out.
there's nothing more comfortable than wearing a robe.
I wear one. I love it. I feel you.
swear, dude, there's something
So you
about
just
it.
use the robe to dry off?
Kind of. Yeah,
It's
you
a
kinda
towel.
do.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Towel.
kind of just absorbs it.
It
Yeah.
kind of drapes
Kind of
down
drip dry, you know what I'm saying?
sides of your junk, and you're before you even tie it up, you're kind of like, I like this. This is awesome.
You gotta be it's gotta be a good a nice robe. Like it can't be
I'm
a
thinking
cheap
it's
robe.
because that picture, that was my first robe.
Well, is this your first fucking playhouse right here or what?
Do you still use a rope?
Why is everything pink?
We're
I
just
understand.
saying, dude.
Is that a bowling ball?
Try it. Get yourself a robe. Get out of the shower. Put it on.
And how long do you wear it for?
As long as you want.
Until you're ready to get dressed.
Until you're done brushing your teeth.
Good lunch.
I'm ready to get dressed as soon as I'm
It depends on who's home.
Right.
Then you don't need a robe.
Shit.
Ambient
yeah.
temperature makes a big difference too.
See,
If
I
you're
got-
working with what I'm working with, you still need a robe. It'll
Back
fucking-
when my brothers
fucking
did.
Hold on. So everybody wears a robe here?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, they were just kind of going along with it.
Oh,
It's a good idea to try.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I'm telling
gonna
you,
have to
try,
leave.
dude. It is awesome. It's awesome.
I'll get right on that.
I'm telling you. Why not?
I have a couple.
Hefner
I have a
was
couple
onto
robes
something.
actually.
I wear boxers.
They all start
You
with
have
the
her
word
Same thing.
walking around.
They all
Well,
start
this
with
is
what?
straight
Commando.
out of the shower. Straight out of the
And
shower.
then
You grab the robe.
That's Dennis and Carol right there.
That's Dennis and Carol right there. That's,
I'm like,
70
fuck it, we ain't putting no lights on the Christmas tree.
that's Christmas 72 right
Tinsel
there.
only, bitch. It's the 70s. How we do it.
Do it.
Fuck them
We had
laws.
candles back then.
That's
Yes,
right.
and
And we
that's
burned our trees
once
down
again,
from time to time.
my
Look
favorite.
at that little baby.
That little baby. She's
the
like
first-
6'2" right
first-
now.
first-
Hey, check it out, y'all. Strohs, bitches. Still drinking Strohs.
Hey, I wonder what year that was.
Actually, it was. Shut up.
He's about to answer you.
Yeah,
To you.
shut the fuck up. I actually tried to buy some Strohs, but apparently they don't make it anymore.
Oh my god.
75.
Whatever. Anyway,
Hey, Josh, can you get close to the mic and say something for me?
What's up?
Something.
I want you to
Check.
say, I like high school girls, man. I get older and they stay the same age. In your voice. Ready? Go.
I like high school girls, man. They get older. I fucked it up.
Stay the same age.
They get older with them bitches fail a bunch of times. He sounds just like Matthew McConaughey, man. I'm telling you. Or just say, watch the leather.
be cooler if you
It's
did.
like high school girls. I like them. I get older. They stay the same.
That's it.
But you have
Yeah, but you have to say it because your voice is different.
Next caller.
yeah,
think that's
Any-
all of Harrison's.
What?
Do we have any pictures left? Do we have Josh pictures?
No,
I
Josh
hope
don't.
not.
Josh hates Christmas.
That's a fact.
He's a
Tight ass. Buck fitty.
That's all right. Buck footy for kid.
Buck 50. That's crazy. And I hope you guys are lying. You have to be lying. You can't get a fucking gift for $100 fucking dollars for a 14-year-old girl.
Mm.
gift
Oh,
card.
you're fucking mind. Y'all ain't being honest with me.
That's
Gift
like
card.
three,
Yeah, it's
three
more-
gift
it's a little
cards,
more,
and
it's
they
a little
think
more.
that shit's awesome. Our thing this year, we're getting our like a Coach wallet,
Watch it.
and we're putting all. Oh yeah, I guess we should be talking about. Never mind.
Is she watching?
Oh, she's checked in already. She was on earlier, but she's not on now.
Yeah, last week I told Mom I was getting her a Jeremy Simmons album. She saw that. Anyway,
She
so
saw what?
She saw what?
She watched the show, and I said that I was getting her.
Oh, she was the
album.
one?
Yeah, she was. The
I
one.
saw the one.
She was our one viewer.
Fun,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, she watched the replay.
I'm sure Jerry. He's not going to listen to this. I'm sure he's disappointed. Where's the?
I'm
have you checked
disappointed.
recent numbers on that?
Jeremy just did a Cimarron Simmons freaking
Yep.
show the other night, and he didn't mention us being on our show.
Fuck that.
He don't give a fuck.
Should he?
He
Right.
did text me and thank me for ordering
He-
like 5 albums and all the stuff I ordered. But I love the album. It is a good album. Have you listened to the album, Christian?
No.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
This most recent?
I think there's only one.
Yeah,
I think
3 or 4 years
Well,
ago. He
yeah,
might
then
have
I have.
one
finished
full
the
album.
Yeah, it was
yellow
good.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ordered
it's
5
pretty
copies
cool.
of it.
Yes.
Very chilled. Kind of got a good
Well,
little.
you're getting one. No.
That's right.
You probably don't have a
Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
What's that from? Festivus.
Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
Costanza.
Costanza.
Yeah.
Okay.
This died.
We're out
Yeah.
of Christmas things to talk
We're not
about.
drinking fast.
I know, right?
What time?
Well, I'm out of pictures, so
Time
Oh.
for some bourbon.
Hey Thomas, do you like hot sauce?
Mm,
Immediately
Ca-
went off.
I no.
See,
sorry.
that's his little ticker.
That's
If,
my
if you go, I did a Who Cares podcast pop-up show where I had the guy from Fades and Blades and we did the wing challenge. So what we did was we bought from the TV show, we bought the 5 hottest. So we didn't do all 10, but we did the last 5.
Oh wow.
And the bomb, it's like oil. It's like
that's
oil
exactly
based.
what I brought in tonight.
Yeah.
And I had everybody try the
Yeah, he
bomb.
told me not. He told me not to tell anybody, but he threw up in the bathroom after the show. we were live from the Salty Pig. I mean the Salty
Dude,
Pig.
growing up from hot sauce, that cannot be pretty.
Oh, it,
Dude, he's like, can I use the bathroom real quick?
It's already burning.
It's bad.
That's a reaction.
yeah, it's
Shout
a
out to Jacob Smith. He's like, can I use the bathroom real quick? And he's like, all you hear from the back, all the way across the restaurant. I mean, the restaurant's closed. It's a Sunday, so he just opened it up and made the wings for us at the restaurant. But man, he was just, he's dying back there.
Oh, Buicks.
Fallen dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I had to pull over. I left there. I had to pull over before I got on 295 to like kind of catch my breath and my bearings and shit. Like I was sweating, my eyes were watering. It was crazy.
And this is
Like I used to think that show was kind of bullshit, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't be that hot. That motherfucker's hot, bro. What did you bring over there?
I brought the bomb.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I brought
yeah.
the bomb. Yeah.
Well, the problem
It
with the
was
bomb is
funny.
I'm not saying it's the hottest shit ever, but it's like it's got so much oil in it, it just coats your whole fucking mouth. It's over.
Yeah,
You
they're
can't get rid of it.
assholes. They're assholes.
Oh.
I've had hotter stuff, but I couldn't. I was trying to keep my composure because I had given Ray a dab of it before, right when you guys were coming on, and Ray was sweating.
I was crying.
He was not happy with me.
Yeah.
We had a whole chicken wing with it on, and that was
Oh my
6. So it was 5,
You had a
and the
whole
bomb was 6. Then it was like, you know, those other crazy ones, The Last Dab and Hellfire's Kitchen or whatever. But I'm telling you, that 6th one, after that one, it had so much on my mouth. It was just awful. I'll never eat it again.
At that,
It was
yeah, there's a bunch
disgusting.
of assholes that created that. Yeah, there's no flavor. There's nothing. It's just
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shred. Yeah. Ray
So when the
said-
show, you know, they start from 1 up to 10. When the
One-
show starts,
mhm.
number 1 will be like Tapito or, you know, some Tabasco or something. That's about all I can do. Like 2 and on, I don't even want 2 or on.
yeah,
So
it's bad, but yeah, I was just bringing that up because Ray was not happy with me.
Yeah.
He was, he was
He's
not.
still
I
mad.
know he is. I think he's gonna have a grudge.
I was gonna shoot you.
Well,
Eat a chicken wing with that shit
Christian,
on.
we've talked in a past episode about the night Ray came back from
No,
the military. Do you remember that night? Your neighbors
Oh, yeah,
were
with the
having
oh yeah.
your neighbors were having a keg party, and we went and got 2 liters of Coke and dumped them out. And
Yeah,
I
we were
was
underneath
hoping
it,
that
dropping it.
maybe Travis Rush is watching. I sent him a
I think
message.
that's the night that I was also in my room and you were so wasted that you pulled your pants
Mm.
down and just showed your junk.
mm,
I'm pretty sure that happened.
that happened to me too.
I was like, "What are you doing, man?"
Yeah,
That story is already bullshit.
That's a problem.
That's bullshit.
Look at that young man right there.
What are you so sad about, Ray?
Yeah, all right.
Tell you before taking that.
Smile.
Your file.
That motherfucker was a jar. You fit right in that motherfucker, boy.
Beautiful, man.
Jar head like a
Yeah, you're
motherfucker.
Do you remember that
Yep,
night? You and I
absolutely.
were sitting on the Ray and Travis were walking through there with their sticks, knocking down all of the
Oh, in the
posts.
movie theater.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Okay,
movie
yep,
theater
yep,
thing,
yep,
right?
yep,
and
yep.
Christian and I
You
are
were there
sitting
too?
there.
Yep.
We're drinking out of 2 liters.
Okay, I thought I was talking
Beer.
about my neighbor having a
Remember-
keg party.
Well, that was the same
That's where
night.
we're getting-
We went and got the 2 liters, and then we drained the kegs from your neighbors, and then we were just walking around the neighborhood. So we went up. And remember that time of year, we were kind of pissed that our our field that we had grew up in.
It was a movie theater.
Yeah, was being
Yeah.
turned into that. So Ray and Travis were knocking down all the sticks and everything, and Christian and I are sitting
and that
there. Yeah, and we're like, dude, that truck right there.
Well, that
does
was the
not
second
look
time we had
old.
done that,
Yeah,
so they were looking out for us.
probably.
Ray, is that
that's
Ray? Ray, is that your daughter?
That's
Is-
raised 2 kids.
Is that Mac?
No.
Yeah.
He's like Mac.
He's
At
got a-
where?
got a beard
Do you have
going on.
anything to add, Ray?
That was
that
a Manchester soccer game.
Oh, it looked like you were at a NASCAR.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But yeah, that truck almost ran us over.
What's going on
I
here?
know.
I
I know. That's what
Seriously.
we're saying. And dude, he busted his knee. And
Yeah,
he couldn't
that
get back
truck
to the
was
military.
for death. I mean, he was not messing around.
They
I
were
guess it was a
gone, weren't
GC. No, it was a GC.
Yeah,
Let's see, what's that?
General contractor. It was the guy who was in charge
Oh.
yeah.
because he was losing money. So
Well, I remember
Hey,
we were
Christian.
hanging out in that ditch in water. It felt just like boot camp. I see all these cop cars go by. I'm like, that was my time.
have you seen that area now? I mean, where the pine trees, remember they were like a foot
Yeah.
tall?
My parents still
They're
live in the neighborhood.
tree. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
house?
I still drive through
Wow.
there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Bubba's
Whoa, they're gone. Laptop must have died. Yo. Can you hear me, Pinky? Can you hear me? Pinky?
what's up?
Hey, don't say nothing stupid. You're live on the podcast. You are not broadcast right now. Something happened to your laptop. We lost audio and video. All right. So I'm going to take a short commercial break.
I hobbled home and Travis was sitting on my back step.
We're
and
back,
he said,
cocksuckers.
We're back to them. Okay, we're back.
Remember the
No, but we can
Alright.
talk about
oh
that.
my gosh, you don't remember? You
Hey, let's talk about the whack up guy.
Amy Shepherd.
Oh, I remember it.
This must have been 5 hours away.
So are we on, Thomas?
Yeah, I hope you didn't say nothing stupid because you were never off. We were
We
still
were
live.
never off.
You were off, but we were still live. But listen, Chris, listen. You were off, but if you guys go, if I remove you right now, we lose all of audio, so they didn't hear anything.
Alright.
I
I
think.
don't know what that
So you
means.
heard everything we
I don't
just
know what
said.
that means, but yeah. So anyway, one night I was at the top of this hill and I was smoking a cigarette with my brother and all of his friends. Bubba, might have been Christian there too, and I was waiting for my
Oh, yeah.
friends to pick up me up
Red
from the party.
Lemons.
And we're just sitting there at the top of the hill smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go to a party, and there my little brother and everyone's hanging out with him and shit. And all of a sudden,
Oh, sorry.
shut
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm so
Stop.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
All of a
I don't have
sudden,
any control over that.
all of a sudden, a car pulls up at the bottom of the hill
Red Lemons.
with the door open, and it's some dude just jerking off. And he slams the door and takes off, and my brother and everyone starts like, "Get him! It's the jerk off man!"
The
And they all start
whack off man.
the whack off man, and they all start chasing after him, throwing rocks at his car. And that was apparently a thing.
This was not the first time. This has happened multiple times after school. We would go to this parking lot and hang out on the hill, and this guy was a freak, and he would literally.
He was a freak without warning. He had an
embedded in my
appetite for
brain.
sex
Like,
'cause he
would
was
open
so
up the door,
horny.
He'd be like, "Beautiful."
So horny.
Be beaten off. Well, come to find out, he was also a Peking Tom, where he peaked. He was a Peking Tom with Amy Shepherd.
What?
Yep. And we all got called in high school.
Shout out to Andy Shepard.
Yeah.
Amy even.
Amy, God bless her. I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But we all got called in high school in the principal office with the police going, "Have you seen this guy?
No
Have you seen
way.
this guy?
See, I
Have you
never
seen
knew all
this
that."
guy?" And all of us pointed him out, and they ended up arresting them. But yeah, that's a little childhood
Wow.
thing.
Well, I'm
That's where we
glad
lived.
that got figured out, because I thought the whack off man was still out and about.
Yeah, they're
No,
lucky that,
he got busted.
he's lucky that Pete never got a hold of his ass.
Yeah, really.
Amy's dad,
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to DJ Marcus Jones. Shout out to the whack off man, baby. East End's favorite DJ, DJ Marcus Jones.
Tag, fuck off, man.
Did y'all's neighborhood have a whack off man?
All right, hey, let's
Everybody-
get back to this. Ray was just about to introduce his kids to us. Go.
That's my son Campbell on the left, making some weird ass face. That's
Aren't they all? Aren't they? Wait. Aren't they all your sons?
No. The one on the far right is Reese Farrington's brother, Devin. That's Devin Farrington.
The two in the middle are from Ray's first wife, LaQuisha.
The boy,
Beautiful
the
woman.
boy, the
Beautiful
young,
woman.
the young black kid on the bottom has never missed a day in school. He
At the bottom,
he made perfect attendance.
How old?
All 12 years.
all through. Wow.
Good work. Good work today.
Does that mean he hasn't been sick?
Yes,
Yeah, Gabrielle did that too, right?
Yeah, Gabrielle did that
like,
until high
many
school. She
days.
never missed a day of school until high school.
That's Ryan, one of the
What was the
twins.
cause?
Oh, look
what was
at
the first
Ryan.
cause?
The
You know, just being
Alberta
normal,
Smith
sick.
carnival.
Sick.
Yeah. Well,
No,
once
you
she was
gotta
in
go to-
high school, she didn't care
Yeah,
about
You had to
it.
go
again.
to Cowboy Stadium or something and took her or something. I thought.
What?
Oh, that was
She
a
missed
day
it.
that she missed when she went to Dallas.
Well, no,
Ah.
that's why she didn't go with us to the first
Because
she didn't
Thanksgiving
wanna miss.
because she didn't want to miss. And then once she was in high
Beach.
school, she didn't care anymore.
What-
Okay,
What grade is she in?
she's a
This
senior
is just
right
a
now
random
at
photo of
Cosby.
some
Is she,
average women.
Facebook.
Cosby
She's,
had a-
she's going to be
Some
18
average
next
location.
week.
Hey, by the way, if you're in there, we got 4 live viewers right now. Make a comment so we know who you are. We can shout you out for that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, though, for everyone who does pay attention to us, because this was our Christmas. This is our Christmas, right?
Well,
here.
listen, I had to
And
answer.
it's awesome to have my best
Happy Hanukkah.
friends that I ever grew up with. This whole room right
Are we
now,
done?
this whole room is all. No, we're not done.
Oh,
But
okay.
this room is all of my best friends right here.
That's Blade.
I don't know of anyone that I
That's
wouldn't
Blade.
want to be here other than
Oh,
what's
there you
here
go.
right now.
Mm,
All my best friends are right
Blade's
here.
a lot like
Oh, that's
Fight
nice.
Club.
Thank you. Thank you.
that's nice.
Until next week's guest, and next week's guest, and be like, "Oh, this was my best friend from 1986."
See, Ray had hair there.
That
That
was
was last week.
No, that was in Maryland, the baseball game. You go to that, Chris?
When you threw up.
Oh, the
Yeah.
American Family Baltimore trip.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was crazy, right?
that was crazy as shit.
Don't
They're
ever
up-
do
Look
that.
at
they're up
this.
from
Look at this shit. Ray's family was playing poker, boy. That's how they do it.
Good.
That's
God.
Grandma Shirley. They're playing cards.
Was Grandma Shirley the grandma that lived in the back of our neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yep.
God, you look hot,
Well, your
Ray. You
grandfather
you
was
look
the
hot.
one that
Fuck.
had the crazy mobile handicap chair
Yeah,
that
he
was
had the
like
stroke.
electric. Yeah.
Thomas. Where's your Christmas pictures?
Nobody sent me any.
Part of the.
I didn't get that
He only
email.
likes to make fun of us.
You shouldn't
that's what's
speak to
up.
Thomas.
Oh, I
He's
shouldn't?
not-
Yeah.
No.
Is that
Don't
not?
make eye contact. He's like
Uh-uh.
Tom Cruise.
Don't look
he,
at him.
He gets mad if you're not wearing a mask.
He's not there.
Yeah.
This is just
I'm like, aren't you a fucking professional?
Nope. He's very busy.
Oh,
Very busy.
good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
good for you.
You know,
I'll go to my page. I'll see if there's any Christmassy shit. But
whatever.
Thomas asked me
Two.
earlier, and Thomas has a beautiful wife. We all know that. We met her.
Yes, Frank.
And I don't know if I should share this.
you have met her?
This is going dark.
I think he's making this up as he goes.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know
This
if I
is going
should
dark
share
with the
this.
quickness.
But it's like, in the last 20 years or so, my wife has put on a few pounds. I don't know. Maybe she has, maybe she has. I don't know. But he's like, what do I say? Baby, you need to work out. You need to what do you tell your wife
This
or your
is really
girlfriend.
bad. This is bad stuff.
And I don't know what to tell Thomas.
Where's his?
What do you
sound
tell
thing?
Yeah, where's the sound effects?
What do you tell Thomas's wife? Or what do you,
I'm
what do
not
you tell
saying
your own?
I'm not saying shit because we always rewatch this every Saturday together.
No. That's how bad we've run out of ideas to talk about.
That he created.
There's that saucy sailor right there, boy.
Who's that?
That's Thomas. Oh my god, dude.
How old
Are
was he?
you serious?
18, 17, 18 probably.
Had to be 18.
That definitely looks like a
I mean, it was boot camp picture, so I had to be 18 to go. Yeah, I was
Had to
just
be
18. Just
Stud.
turned 18.
Stud.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find some Christmas photos. I got a picture of me with a Big Johnson.
I want to see that. I've been waiting to see that.
Was that on the sailboat?
There it is.
That's some ground beef. That was some ground
You
beef.
don't know what that
I
is.
think it was. I think it was deer beef or something.
Dear beef.
Deer beef.
Dear beef.
Why was it black?
Smack yourself.
Venison.
Cause I
Black.
got
Listen,
bad credit.
Red.
John has the most beautiful voice in the world, but he won't
He
talk.
does. Well, why didn't you send me? Why didn't you send me any pictures? Why didn't you send me any pictures of John's Christmases?
Because he doesn't have any.
Because they're at his brother's house.
They didn't have
Hey.
cameras back then.
Damn.
Wow. All right. So
I got a picture. I don't have a picture of me and my beautiful wife, but I got a picture of me and your beautiful wife. Gum in her mouth, drunk as fuck.
Now we're good. Now we're getting somewhere. Did you say comment?
What in her mouth?
Who is
Gum.
that?
That's your wife.
That's my wife.
That's your wife.
You
Happy
zoom in.
birthday.
That's him and your wife with cum in her mouth. That's what he
Oh,
said.
my God.
Gum. G.
I told you no more. That was the last
Can we
time.
zoom in on her mouth? Can we zoom in on her mouth? I don't
Nope.
believe it.
But anyway,
it could be true. It
anyways,
could be
thanks
true.
everyone
I want
for
the
watching the
Can we
show.
zoom in on her mouth?
We'll be
Thanks,
back in
everyone.
2 weeks with some
Just semen in her mouth.
wonderful guests. We'll be playing some music.
I said gum.
Oh, gum.
Gum.
Oh,
G-U-M.
Get it right, dude. See,
I'm
this is
still
where
looking.
it's just getting like you just talk.
I'm
about
I'm trying to scroll through and look for some
Oh.
Christmas photos.
So anyway, John's told me
I'm
his
waiting for the
wife
who cares
feeling like
part.
maybe
Who
she's.
Who cares?
But I said everybody's wife gains. We all gain weight over the years.
What are you getting at,
John.
John? What
Oh
about-
shit! I found one. I found Christmas. I'm in right in front of the Christmas tree. It better be Christmas.
Is
There
that
you go.
Jordan or
Is that
Lil
you?
Thomas?
That's me, cocksucker.
Zoom in,
How
dude.
old?
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't zoom in on Facebook.
You look exactly like Jordan.
Yeah, I do. Well, I think more like Thomas, but it won't let me zoom in on Facebook photos. Only the ones you send me via email.
How old?
Whew, I'd be guessing, but I would say yeah, probably 4.
And
1980.
what year were you born, Thomas?
78.
78.
Oh yeah.
So you're
Okay.
40.
I was
that's
going to
not
guess
bad.
96.
Yeah, I was thinking that's not bad.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Well, he seems like he's still growing, so I was thinking,
Yeah.
96. Yeah. Or-
Yeah, that's my great great grandfather. That's me. That's my
Oh,
sister.
wow.
My
So
older sister.
you actually knew your great great grandfather.
Well, kind of like he died probably like 3 days after this photo. It's like the first time I met him.
That's not good. That's not good. Last
I
Christmas.
don't even know his name.
All right, brother.
you don't know his name?
Nope.
We can leave it at that.
Oh, I got a throwback. All right, Chris, tell me the date. Kim, hey John, Kim is even in this photo. It was before you though. Let's pick this date.
Oh, well,
there.
thanks. That'll be great. That
Playing rock,
look at
playing
Mike,
rock band.
dude. Mike looks all ripped and
With his
shit.
guns.
No
That's
shit.
OBX. That's OBX.
Yeah, that was at the Outer Banks when we were playing Rock Band. And
See Kim with that USMC shirt in the background,
I don't
Yeah,
see
right.
Kim
In
anywhere.
the back
What are
in
you
the
talking
middle,
about? Where's
between-
Kim?
right between us,
Red shirt.
right there. I can't make it any bigger. So
I
Well,
think
here's
that's
us
what
looking
she
at a
did
small
not say.
screen from a far away.
Yeah, I think Mike was playing the solo on that one.
Where's that?
no, I'm rocking those drums right there. Come on, man. Give me
Yeah,
some
we had
credit.
the Rock Band,
Well,
Xbox Rock Band going
You're standing up there,
at the
though, right?
beach. We still have some awesome videos in cribs.
This is me and my sister.
You mean we could have been like that the whole
I know, what
fucking
just
time?
happened?
God damn it!
Look at that. He always tried to grow that mustache below his nose.
9/14/1997.
Oh my god.
Me and my sister.
Okay, yeah.
That's
you
your
and your
sister. How old is your
Okay.
sister?
She
And that's,
is 2
Or
years
they're
younger
both
than me.
age.
She was on a she was on my other podcast. She was on my other podcast 2 weeks ago. See what that is? That's that Jerry Rice 49er jersey right there, boy.
So where did you get
The Cookie Monster.
the love of San Francisco? Where did that come from?
My dad was a 49ers fan. We grew up in an Italian household. Look how dirty by the way, look at behind the wall. If you can see that shit is filthy. It's disgusting. Anyways, oh, you can't even
This is
see
a
the
great
picture
video
anymore.
right here we got going though.
Yeah. And everybody was a Giants fan. All my whole family's Italian Giants fans. So he was married into an Italian family, I guess you could say.
So you're
And I'm a daddy's boy, so I took his side. He took me to a Super Bowl party that he wasn't supposed to take me to, Cincinnati Bengals 49ers. And everybody at the party were like, "Oh, they don't stand a chance against fucking Boomer Esiason bitches." And everybody was like making fun of my dad. They were sniffing coke and taking bong hits and talking shit. And I saw my dad's passion, and he didn't back down. He was talking shit right back. And you know who won that
That's where you got
motherfucker?
it.
You know who won that shit?
Your daughter still listen to this podcast?
Yes.
What's her name?
So that's where you get the
She's
drive.
cool,
So
though.
that's when you started. A fan
Gabrielle,
being
you know
from
your
San
dad's
Francisco.
used to snort a lot of cocaine.
That story's already bullshit.
I'm
What
okay.
the crazy thing is, what Thomas was just talking about
Sorry,
is
Thomas.
how that was the same
how it was
time
created.
I became a Cowboy
Then why
fan.
aren't you a Chicago Bears fan?
That's how I got into
Because
cocaine.
your
was
mom.
from your
no,
father.
no, what he was just talking
your
about.
father, Chris Harrison.
Well, guess what? The Super Bowl he was talking about,
I
the
know what
game
Super Bowl
before
you're talking
that was the
What's the cat?
So that's when I became a Cowboy fan.
Well,
Was with the
You
cat.
should have listened to your mother.
And the cocaine.
Yeah, because then I could
You
have.
should have listened to your mom.
Yeah, because then we could have had one Super Bowl in the last 30 years.
Yeah, but I was real. I had the JJ Stokes jersey, bro. Nobody had a JJ Stokes jersey.
Who
Nobody did.
has,
Who is
other
JJ Stokes?
than
He's not a real person. Even.
yeah, it's
How'd you get that? That's not real.
He is not a real person. You are correct.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got, bro.
Stay
Oh,
tuned.
this when I was in the military during Beach Week 1998. I wasn't at Beach Week, but the people in the photo might have been or might not have been.
We're really scraping bottom. Then,
Great
aren't we?
story.
This
There may or
dude,
may not
what
have
is
been
that
someone
symbol?
in
Is
the
that,
photo at
that's
the
like
beach.
backwards. That's like
yeah, I don't know what she was doing. They're all from Richmond. She's from Chesterfield. He ain't from Chesterfield. I was from here, and he's from like Oklahoma or some shit. See this dude?
You.
me.
You know who that is,
Oh,
boy.
When?
I didn't send it to him.
What?
All right. Anybody got
So
anything
anyway-
else? We've been live for 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, and Gabrielle, Chris, your father also did a lot of LSD.
this is messed up, man. We said we weren't going to talk about this. Just kidding.
Look at Ray. Who you calling?
His lawyer.
He's calling someone to get his ass out of here.
He calling an Uber. He calling an Uber.
He's
Well,
calling
get
it
my
an Uber.
ass.
Hey,
He's
as
like,
soon
all
as
right,
we're
this
all
shit went
here,
downhill.
we're ready to kick this party up.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hey, appreciate it, Thomas.
Hey, let's get Josh to play us a little drum beat on the way out. Let's do it.
All right,
Just one
Take
drum.
it.
John.
take us
I've-
out, Josh.
Let's do it.
Seriously, I have not approved the sound quality in this room.
Just-
I don't. I just can't throw my playing out to anything.
All my fans and
But if you're a serious musician and just not a fucking busted ass drummer that got fired from every band he's ever been in, you can go to info
Okay,
at elephantearstudios.com, 804-501-9069.
it's Christmas time in Holland, Queens.
Yeah, you gotta play something, man.
Do it.
You play something.
Do it,
I
Josh.
can't play drums.
Let's do it. We're not really going to be focusing on you. We're still going to talk.
If you guys got any questions or want to be on the show, you can contact us at whocarespodcast2020@gmail.com.
Come back next year and we will be playing some music.
We're
Just
also
like-
Who Cares Podcast on YouTube. You can find it on our YouTube page or our Facebook page. Thank you. Thank you very
Drum us
much. We're
out.
going drum us out. Here we go. Ready?
Drum us out.
Yeah. Thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills and Ray. Good luck in the playoffs because we don't have anything to talk about. Pinky, good luck with your cooking endeavors. I've been watching you on Facebook, son. Those meatballs look good, player.
What are you
Keep it
doing?
up. You were,
You're cooking
yeah, he was cooking meatballs.
meatballs.
It's a long story.
Fail.
Well, he normally has
Like
girlfriends that
barbecue
take care of this
meatballs?
kind of thing.
Pretty close to it.
Your first attempt.
Oh no,
Brand
he's a
brand new
professional.
crock pot out of the box.
Hey, he can
Oh,
well
wait.
do a fucking monster truck, but he can't.
Christian.
He can't
Yes.
cook you a chicken nugget.
Christian, we forgot to ask you. We know Josh flips and sells houses. Chris Harrison fixes anything that can be fixed. All the maintenance boys do they do. We never got to ask you, what do you do?
I'm an AV installation.
Who cares? Got it! Got it! Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody that came in the comments, thank you. We're trying to build this thing. And if you want to come on the show, Merry Christmas from Herbie Withers. You want to come on the show, talk about anything, tell us a story, crazy story, join us in the comments, come on the show live, email us at whocarespodcast2020@gmail.com. Please subscribe. Go hit the subscribe button on the YouTube page, Who Cares Podcast YouTube page. If you're on Facebook, go like the Facebook page. Come holler at us. Also, I got let's talk about a podcast tomorrow. I think 7:00. Tune in for that same great place, great stage right there. You know all that bullshit. Shout out to Chester Creek Studios, Christian McCullum, Josh Sullivan, John Groover, Chris Pinky, Ray, Uncle Chris, all them boys. Love you. Merry Christmas. We'll see you in 2021 because 2022 sucks. Love y'all. Oh, got a shout out right here. Love you, G. I love you too. Shout out to everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. All that good shit. Love one another. Deuces. We're out.